Hello everyone, this is Rishi George and this is my Java lab experiment number 6 that is using interfaces files. So we'll see how to use an interface file in Java. So here we can see this, we have created an interface that is accountable. We can create an interface by going to Eclipse by new and we can click here interface. So what is interface? Basically interface is used for making abstract methods, like every method in this interface is abstract. We cannot instantiate an object for this and we cannot use this until we are overriding these methods. So here my question is to create a interface for banking operation, like we have to create a interface called accountable which contains the functions such as deposit, withdraw and balance inquiry, and we have to create saving accounts, current account, and these are the classes which will implement this interface. And then we have to make a main method which will be used to invoke all those methods. So here this is my interface which contains all the functions like in deposit, withdraw and balance inquiry. By default in the interface these methods are abstract. So we have created a saving account and current account for overriding these functions. So here we are using the import java.util.scanner for taking inputs, and we can see that we are implementing this. We are here we are having public class current account that implements the accountable. Here for overriding those functions we have to implement, as in inheritance we saw we are extending using the keyword extend for inheriting the properties. Here to inherit the properties we have to use implement, and here by default I have initialized an amount is equals to 500 that is in your account, and then I have created another variable data. We will see what is the use of that data, and this is a scanner object that will be used for taking the input from the user. So here we can see the annotation of override that is used to, that denotes that all these methods, that is deposit, withdraw and balance inquiry, that we created in accountable have been overridden here. Like here we are having public in deposit, system.out.println enter the amount to deposit that the user enters, that is stored in data. That's why we used data here declared as globally. That will be stored as ob1.nextInt. ob1 is the scanner object that we used here, and it is ob1.nextInt, and then we are adding the amount, that is 500 is equals to 500 plus the user the amount, that is the data that the user enters, that is 500 plus data that the user enters plus 500. Then we are printing that money as the current balance is amount, and then return 0. Then again we are having the another function for withdraw, like system.out enter the amount to withdraw, and we can take the amount in the data object, same data object we can take that money. And if the data is greater than money, like if we are passing 600 rupees and it is greater than 500, so we'll show a display not sufficient money in the balance, so you cannot take out withdraw 600. Else if it data is less than amount, that is you are entering 400, 300, less than 500, so we will go in this function, like amount is equals to amount minus data, that is 500 is equals to 500 minus the amount you have entered, and we will show that amount in our output statement. Then we are having a balance inquiry function which will be used to show the balance, that is the current amount in the account is AMT, that is the amount. At last making all the changes after withdrawing and depositing, the amount will be stored here in this amount. Same thing has been done in the saving account, only one change has been done, that is the main difference is that in saving account we get interest from the bank, and it depends on every bank. Like here we have just given a default value of 0.04%, that is 4% into the amount, so that every time we deposit a money after a certain period of time it gets an interest of 4%. So that's the difference. Otherwise all the functions are same, like for the deposit the same object has been used, same data globally and locally they are initialized, same code has been used. And then we are having the main function, like first we have initialized the class main, and we are initialize the main method static void main string arguments, and then we have given some variables choice1, choice2. This we will see why we have used this. And then we have created the object for the classes current account, that is CA is equals to new current account by this method. Then saving account SA object, then the scanner object, that is S is equals to new scanner. Then we'll see what was the use of choice, like choice is used here as the for this switch case so that we can run this loop. So here it is while choice is not equals to 0, that is the loop will run infinitely, because if we have initialized it, choice is equals to 1. So system.out.println, first time it will show enter 1 for current account, enter 2 for saving account. So choice will go to the S, that is the object for scanner method, s.nextInt, integer value that the user provides, 1 or 2. Then again it goes to the switch case, like again choice it depends, then 1 or 2, and then it goes to the while case again. Here it is nested while case and nested switch cases are used here. Like here we can see while choice 1 is not equals to 0, inside this first case, if it is for current account, it goes into this case. As you can see, it is while choice 1 not equals to 0, then enter 1 for depositing money in current account, withdrawing in current account, and balance inquiry. If the user press 1, that is for current account. Then the input has been taken in this object, that is choice 1 is equals to s.nextInt, and inside this case 1 we have another nested cases, like case 1 for deposit, withdraw, and balance inquiry. Using the object that is CA, we are invoking the function for deposit, we are invoking the function for withdraw in the case 2, and in case 3 we are invoking balance inquiry function, and then break. And then for whole this case 1 we are using this break, so that if the user enters 2, that is for saving account, it goes in the second case. And inside this also we are having the same nested cases, like 1 for depositing money in saving accounts, in saving, withdrawing from saving accounts, and balance inquiry in saving accounts. So the same input has been taken in another variable choice 2, and then again we are having switch of choice 2, that is case 1 for sa.deposit, that is saving account object dot deposit, so that we invoke the function that is in the saving account. Same has been done for the withdrawing and the balance inquiry. So now we'll run this file, and as we can see, first this loop runs, that is for case 1 and case 1, that is current account and saving account. So we'll go give for current account, that is enter 1 for depositing in current account, withdrawing for current account, and 3 for balance inquiry. We can give as 1, enter the amount we can give as 500, and as we can see the current balance is 1000, as we have already initialized the amount is equals to 500. So now we'll try to withdraw the money, like withdrawing money will be 100, so the current balance is 900. Now if we try to do balance inquiry, it shows the current amount in account is 900. Now we'll try to run for saving account, that is 1 for depositing, and here we will give as 300. So in saving account we have initialized the value as 50. So in current account we have initialized for 500, and here we have initialized as 50. You can change the value, and therefore it shows the current balance is 350. Now if you want to try to withdraw the balance, we can give as 100, so it shows 250, and then balance inquiry it shows 252. It was 250 and now it's showing 252 because the two extra 2 rupees has been added, as we have added in saving account the interest, that is AB is equals to 0.04 into amount, that will be added to the amount in the balance inquiry for the saving account, that won't be added in the current accounts. So that was all about banking details in Java. Thank you.